I am sick and tired of being overlooked in the NWA. I don't care if I have to pull somebody out of the back, slap them around. I don't care if I have to pull a fan out, I slap them around. Cameraman, I don't care. I'm going back to the top in the NWA. I don't care if it's the X Division, the television title, or the heavyweight championship. I'm going back to the top. I'm here for good, and I will break necks along the way.
Welcome back to NWA Main Event. Jason James and Mike Searcy still at ringside. And Mike, the man in the ring right now against Larry Cooter, former NWA Mid-America Television Champion. I didn't think I would have to say that. We're talking about Steve-O.
Yep, Steve-O in the ring, definitely without the gold around his waist.
And Steve-O, we saw, was unable to retain his title at Tennessee Homecoming 2008 this past Thursday, and I don't even want to speak of the new champion at this time.
Let's just watch this match here, Jason, and see if Steve-O's got the fire and desire to go back after that match.
Josh Randall in the ring, your referee for this contest. Steve-O versus Larry Cooter, and Cooter complaining of a hair pull, which obviously there wasn't.
Well, you notice when Steve-O was trying to pull away, his hand wasn't coming, so maybe there was.
Larry Cooter obviously had the hand of Steve-O. What are you trying to do?
Well, it's a little hard to say that he wasn't when Cooter's arms were on the each side of the turnbuckle.
Cooter now to the outside in full retraction from Steve-O.
I'll tell you what, Cooter is just raising John Deere outside.
I believe that's raising Kane.
No, I think that's Chris Kane you're thinking.
I don't even want to think about him either. Nonetheless, Cooter returning to the squared circle. Steve-O, you gotta think, like, what is Steve-O's mentality in this contest against Cooter 2 days from being beaten for the television championship? I don't know.
Jason, I'm sure that it's fresh in his mind and memory that he once had that gold there, and now he's walking around without it. He can definitely see it in his pay envelopes every night, and I'm sure the fans are kind of wondering what happened to Steve-O that night.
Well, if you go by pay envelopes and you look at mine, apparently it says I was never a former junior heavyweight champion.
You weren't. We felt sorry for you. We just needed somebody to carry the belt around.
Oh. Thanks, Mike. And Cooter, you see with that crossface going right across the bridge of the nose of Steve-O, an amateur maneuver there, trying to break that hold, and he does, reverses it into one of his own.
Cooter's got Steve-O down on the mat, and if he can keep him there, Steve-O trying his best to change that balance, and he does, and works it out into a headlock on Larry Cooter.
Cooter now back to a vertical base, as is Steve-O. Picks him up, but Steve-O able to hold on to that side headlock, and a headlock takedown on Cooter.
He's concentrating on that head right now. And as long as he can hold it anywhere Steve-O goes, that head's going to follow. Cooter with a couple of side punches into the kidney. Steve-O off the ropes.
Hip toss attempt, blocked by Steve-O, delivered with one of his own.
Steve-O now looks like he's picking up some momentum, trying to get Cooter.
Japanese arm drag followed by a drop kick, and Cooter is down and out once again, the second time in this contest.
He may be out, but he's smart, taking a breather. But you know, Steve-O's like, we're not going to have that. I'm going to bring you back myself. But see what happens? It backfired.
A hot shot on the top rope from Larry Cooter, and that's about as low and dirty as you can get, Mike.
I will have to agree with you there, Jason. That is true. But sometimes these men in the ring, they get so fired up, the adrenaline's running through them, and they'll make that one mental mistake. And once they do, their opponent will latch onto it, and then they'll usually try to run all the way to the end with it.
Tyler, if you can hear me, if you're out there, come back now. Scott Berry, if you can hear me, I need some help at the booth.
Jason, shut up.
Rear chin lock applied by Larry Cooter onto Steve-O. And Steve-O, you see the look in his face. It looks like he's fading from that rear chin lock.
I hope the referee's checking for a choke to make sure there's no choke there.
Well, Cooter, you see how he's got that knee buried into the back of Steve-O, and that could, although it wouldn't be a choke, it could very well cut off the supply of oxygen.
It could very easily be a choke.
And Larry Cooter pulls Steve-O down by the head, by the eyes, by the ears, and everything in between.
Well, that's not right. He's not following the rules. The referee should admonish him and be all over his case. Just like someone has to stay on your case, Jason.
Duck of the line, Steve-O under, Larry Cooter up, sidewalk slam attempt. Will he be able to land it? And he does, and Steve-O hits hard.
You know, going for the 3 only gets about a 2.5 count.
You gotta believe that Steve-O is still in this fight. And Larry Cooter, he drapes the left leg over the throat of Steve-O, choking him as he's arguing with the referee.
And the referee does not even sense anything wrong. He needs to get some glasses and watch what's going on inside the squared circle.
Larry Cooter now going for a figure 4, but no. In small package, Steve-O rolls him up 2. Cooter able to kick out.
A big clothesline. It puts Steve-O on his back.
Devastating clothesline, followed by the leg drop.
Cooter goes for a nonchalant, about a 2.5 count.
You gotta believe that Steve-O is still in this fight. And Larry Cooter, he drapes the left leg over the throat of Steve-O, choking him as he's arguing with the referee.
And the referee does not even sense anything wrong. He needs to get some glasses and watch what's going on inside the squared circle.
Larry Cooter now going for a figure 4, but no. In small package, Steve-O rolls him up 2. Cooter able to kick out.
A big clothesline. It puts Steve-O on his back.
Devastating clothesline, followed by the leg drop.
Cooter goes for a nonchalant cover. 1, 2.
Well, no hook of the leg there. And Mike, do you think that could have cost him the victory?
Most definitely.
Larry Cooter vicious with those forearms to the upper back of Steve-O. And now going to try to take the legs out from under Steve-O, but an insecure kick is all it takes to send Larry Cooter down.
But has Steve-O got enough to be able to get up and make the cover? Here's his opportunity to pin him.
Steve-O, if he's ever had a second chance in a pro wrestling match, it is right now. Larry Cooter down. Steve-O has got to find a way to his feet, and it looks like he's just about there.
But Cooter's crawling and trying to get up himself. He's up.
Both men up, both men in a vertical base. Double axe handle attempt. A punch to the midsection, and now a boot. And we've seen this combination neck breaker before by Steve-O.
That's probably going to be it. 2.
And no, Larry Cooter able to
kick out there at 2 3/4.
That was as close to 3 as I have ever seen. And now Steve-O off the rope springboard back elbow drives it hard into the sternum of Larry Cooter. Steve-O up now, monkey flip attempt. Wait a minute, Cooter pin, feet on the rope, and a 3 count. He just stole one.
Steve-O's on a losing streak. This is 2 in a row in just a matter of a couple of days.
Larry Cooter able to steal a victory here on Main Event Television. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.